Hey, and welcome. Now, in 2020, I started a project in HitRecord, and I thought it was a really important project to do because the fact of the matter is, it's incredibly hard, especially in 2020, when we was in the middle of the COVID epidemic, and I managed to screw up the exporting of it. And recently, I've just been thinking back at this project, and I wanted to go back and look at it again. And with this, I wanted to go back and looking at it again. What I've decided to do is actually make a video of it again. So please enjoy this and think back to the years of 2020 because you know something, and it's really, really important to recall this. It was only a few years back this. Have we learned our lessons from this time? Are we still thankful for the things that's mentioned here? I really hope so. There's a really nice picture, the pictures that came in, and I will read some of the written ones as well as put some of the ones that they recorded in there as well. And at the end, there is something super special. I do hope you sit round and enjoy it. Thank you very much. Enjoy this.
I am thankful for the love and I am thankful for the trees. I'm thankful for the bubbles and the bees. I am thankful for the beauty that no one can take away from me.
I have laughed, smiled, and burst into tears a lot. 2020 has taught me that I don't know everything. None of us do and never will. It's helped me to be hopeful and forgiving, reminding me life is so nowhere near perfect, that I still have peace and joy through Jesus to be free, without being anxious about the future, nor resentful towards my past. At peace right now, in this moment, forever. Thank you, Ash Nicole, for that.
I still wanted to put mine out there, my contribution. I just turned 45. I'm thankful for that.
ERL at 83. 2020 has been very perplexing. It began with so much promise, and then as quickly as it started, chaos erupted and everyone was in panic mode. Fear of having no toilet paper has become reality. People want to blame science and politics for what's going on right now. Everyone is so quick to point a finger and place blame instead of using the experience to reflect on what they have. For me personally, I'm thankful that 2020 gave me reason to stay home. Work became remote, and most extracurricular activities ended. I had time to sit in my home and cherish the time with those I love most, my family. During this time, many things are uncertain, but what is certain is at the end of the day, we only have ourselves and our own with us. My children, very young, don't understand the fear or panic caused by this nonsense. Because of quarantine, I've been able to focus on what matters, most seeing my kids grow and develop. 2020 has taken so much away from us, but it has also taught us to cherish what we have. We have a lot of luxuries that we take for granted. We have been inconvenienced, but we have not been without our essential needs. This whole thing has forced us to take a step back from all the distractions that consume our time and relish the simplicities that life has to offer. This reminds us of how fragile our life is and how selfish others can be during trying times. It has also been very humbling for me personally. I realize that I've missed out on a lot because I haven't been focusing on things that are important to me. Things will be normal again. We will be more conscious of our surroundings. We will not be able to connect and interact with others quite like we did in the past. Many have learned to have deeper appreciations of others in general, i.e., essential workers. We will get through this and we will come out stronger if we work together to flatten the curve.
It's safe to say that 2020 is a global disaster, to be polite, but I am thankful for one thing over everything else. I'm thankful that the people I love haven't given up on me. It's easy to feel like no one cares when you're separated from so many people and when the outside world can feel overwhelming and stressful and scary, and it's hard to remember to be happy and it's hard to do well when you don't feel like you have the energy or hope. But at least no one has given up on me.
Two more here from MJ Pinarak. One of them, the first one is from him. It's, I'm thankful that I met someone online last year and we're still talking until now. I hope we get through this COVID-19 pandemic and really see each other soon. That's where that one ends. And I just want to say this. I do hope that when you did meet up, it met all your expectations. And I hope that you have made many more memories since. Then from Peg State. What if the pandemic happened in 2000? Back then, there was no Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, or HBO Max. This year, my memory was refreshed, and I caught up with a number of classic movies with sequels such as Back to the Future, Die Hard, Terminator, Star Wars, Toy Story, and many more. I even finished Friends. From the first to the last. What a progressive show. Not just I did it, my husband and I did it together, connecting our childhoods together through those movies, discussing alternative fictional universes and story plots, analysing personal traits and relationships of movie characters. Most importantly, we had fun. This was way better than reading stats of COVID cases and watching the news 24/7. Thus, I am thankful for having streaming services and a relatively stable internet connection in 2020. That was from Peg State as well. And I hope that you have continued with those movie nights. Because do you know what? I hope that we all have continued the good.
In 2020, I am very thankful for my HitRecord community. It has helped me to keep my head above water while the world is upside down.
This one was from Kensha Andrea. I think that's how I say your name. If 2020 has been the most anxious year for you, if you're frustrated by what is happening and it overpowers you, if the things that are happening makes you live in fear, if this fear will get you fed up with all of the sad stories that you hear, still be thankful for this opportunity to have a life. Be thankful for your free mind, for your imagination. Be thankful for this platform, for whatever that is in your mind. You will get to express it out loud and with conviction. Still, you must remain hopeful for better days. Be optimistic, be inspired, be motivated to say the right words. Be the solution that this society needs to come up with better ways. For those words might make a difference to fearful, thankful, hopeful souls.
2020 is a year to be thankful for the people in your life. And it's a year to be thankful that you are able to make the effort to have them in your life and make those people that much more important, heard, and loved. Because with everything that's going on, what we have is each other.
So I'm going to end on this. I do hope that we have taken lessons from 2020, 2021, early 2022, that we have gone and learnt those things that, you know what, we didn't have those family and friends around us. So have we gone and took those things and moved forward with them? Have we took all those things that we did have, the conversations, those hugs, those kisses, those I loved yous? Yes, some of these people will have been and gone. We will have lost those in our lives since, and we will lose them after. But it is all about looking after each and every single one. I've got this one since the pandemic. I had this one, and you might have seen him the thing. But I've got him since the pandemic, and he's an absolutely amazing cat as well. But he does like putting his tail in the way. Now, this last one is a absolute. Please don't push a button to stop the recording. I'm going to keep this in just so they all know you're evil. Thank you. Love you too. Let me go back. Now, let me just go back to what I was saying. This is really, really important. This last one really, really got to me. It really broke my heart in a manner of speaking, but it also made me feel really grateful that people can see the positive in a bad situation. So for myself, have a fantastic evening. I do hope you enjoy this final story.
2020 has got to be one of the worst years of my life. And finding something to be thankful for has been very difficult. What I am thankful for, and it may seem odd, is when my mom died recently, I had to go through her stuff, and I found my father's soldier's hat, cap, and the flag that was on his coffin when he died. I had no idea that my mom had that. There were many things that I didn't know she had because she had them in a trunk locked away. I cried so hard because my dad had died when I was very young. So I lost both parents, and all I had left were these memories. I was thankful to find my father's cap and the flag, amongst other treasures, and I'm so thankful for that.